Hey, pizza guys, pizza gals, Tim, Sergeant of Sauce. Here we are. We're at Enzo's Crazy Pour, and this is our second time here. So you could call it review part two, right? For those of you who have ever watched Hot Shots part two. This is Enzo's part two.
The first time we came, we tried his beef roll, which was phenomenal, and his tavern style thin crust pizza. We wanted to come back to sample his stuffed crust that he's so famous for on social media with his famous cheese pull.
Now, Carl and I have never, and Alex, we have never reviewed a deep dish, pan style, stuffed style, however you want to call it. We've never reviewed one of those type pizzas. We came in tonight, we wanted to meet Enzo. Last time we were here, he had to leave for an emergency. We weren't able to meet him.
Well, guess what? Enzo was a great host, brought us into the kitchen, showed us how he creates these masterpieces of these huge stuffed pizzas.
What a class act, what a nice guy. But be that as it may, we're here to do an honest review. Whether the person's nice, mean, indifferent, doesn't matter. We want to bring you guys and gals a review that's honest, that's reflective of us. So we took charge, we ordered a pan style with sausage, cheese, and then he sprinkled some garlic and bacon on the top of it.
Ari, huh?
Yeah.
You love that chili pizza?
It was delicious. It was
Cool.
delicious.
Never on this side of the camera. I love it. You ate that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Do you use a stabilizer or anything, or do you just film like this?
I just
Yeah?
film, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
something like that.
Cool. We got to move. There was a pizza coming down here. Okay.
Pleasure. We'll walk down to the pizza station. Guys. This is the big oven. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
So now when you open this up, you feel
Only.
the heat just... This is like
Rotating,
a monster.
yeah.
All the heat comes out. That's why the Pizza Master's a lot cooler oven.
Our partner actually has a mechanic shop across the street, the transmission shop.
Yeah.
So he's really good at fixing everything.
He'll come over here where the belts are.
He maintains it. He moves up the chains, all that stuff. So
Awesome.
we're lucky we have him. And we also got the deck oven. It goes about 650, 700. The New York pizzas that we make go in there. Coal fires go in there.
But this is where everything else goes in here.
We're at Enzo's, we're backstage, and we are loving life. Enzo has been so kind already to take us through the tour of the kitchen, introduce some of his great staff who are working tirelessly back here making food for everybody, showed us his wonderful Folds oven that we just, as pizza guys, we adore. So now we're gonna go silent, we're gonna let Enzo take over the show, and we're gonna watch him make a pie that we will be reviewing here shortly.
Worked with my dad and my uncle. This spot in Berwyn that we still have in the family at Donuts Pizza. Still there in Ogden.
You said donuts.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
Alex used to go there.
Yeah.
Alex
Yeah.
knew that.
Known for the slices over there, and learned, through my dad and my uncle. Started doing phone, taking delivery. I did everything. Then they finally found me prep work, doing the pizzas, and that's where I kind of learned everything. Then my brother and I branched out, opened up a second location, countryside, the Grange area, also called No-No. You mentioned there was a little confusion with names. There was a place similarly named to us, so we changed it to Enzo. And then we ended up here about 5 years ago, inside Crazy Pour. And then a few years ago, we ended up with Parlay, which is the old Top Golf. So, I'm doing it 3 years.
The recipes, are they yours?
Oh.
Family in the past?
Yeah.
How did that progress?
Family. So, my great uncle, my dad's uncle, my dad and my uncle, they're brothers, worked under my great uncle. It was a place in the city on Irving Park Road. It was called La Roma Pizza. It's not there anymore, but it was your typical 70s tavern style, booth seating, ashtray on every table, thin crust pizzas, everything in a bag to go, staple up the bag, like everything that people are into now when they see those wax paper bag, old school, old style sign in the front, all that stuff. So that's where they learned from there, kind of progressed it along the years. My uncle, my dad ended up, opening up about 96, 97 in Berwyn. And from there, it just kept progressing. But Italian families all have recipes. They all, passed down from grandma to grandma to grandma. My mom's a great cook. My aunt, my dad, my uncle, everybody like that. So it's just kind of what we learned. So I know you guys want sausage. We're going to do this a little differently. This is our sausage that we make. So for the stuffed pieces, we kind of par bake it just because we want it fully cooked. But this will be in there for about 45 minutes. So I just like all the meats a little bit more crisp. I don't like it to be too pink. Cut that out here. So you got your sausage. Nothing else in there? You want pepperoni, just sausage? Just to make sure we have enough cheese. Put a little bit more on top.
Oh.
It's a little hot back here, so the dough's a little humid. You gotta go with a little flour, but this will be the top.
MIA today is Alex, Prince of Pepperoni. He is with his wife and family vacationing somewhere. Prince of Pepperoni will be back with us shortly.
We use an Escalon tomato. It's a little higher end.
I can smell it.
Better quality, yes. So we give it a nice about 3 scoops here. Right? And then I just kind of get it to the edges without overflowing the edge there. Never want to show any like dough spots because that'll just end up burning. Takes a little bit of time to get it in there, but like that. We use we don't water it down much, so it is a little thicker of a sauce, but salt, pepper, you see Parmesan cheese in there, oregano. It really, I love our sauce, so I think that's what separates us from other people. Yeah, we make it every day. We put them in 5-gallon drums. Make about 4 of those a day. We go through it. And I know you guys said you want to do garlic. My favorite combo is garlic and bacon. Put it on top, roast it. All that flavor, the oils just kind of seep through. It's the best. But we're gonna put some garlic with the sausage. We're gonna let it cook for 45 minutes. Yeah. All right, this is it. All right, I'm glad you guys are trying it this way. It's my favorite.
Not good at that.
Garlic bacon on top, stuffed pizza, sausage, nice and crispy in the middle, ton of cheese. It's gonna be a great cheese bowl. So you go in the oven. There you go. Good 45-minute cook. Remember, this is an old bakery oven.
Yeah.
So the rolls that we do here and those stuffed pizzas, pan pizzas, they cook from the inside out. If that makes sense. So it comes out. I mean, you get the nice golden brown color, but melted on the inside. It's beautiful.
It was about a 45-minute wait to cook that monstrosity. It was so big, right? But it was really cool because Enzo gave us a tour of the whole Crazy Pour establishment where he has banquet rooms, he has gambling. This is a sports bar and off-track betting right here. It's really kind of cool, right? And so, what a just a great time we had.
There it is. Got a good color to it. See the sauce that we put on there. Bacon, garlic. Close that up. So if you use a spatula and a little clipper, people pop it out that way. But sometimes that's too much work. So you'll see that all the time I'm just kind of shaking it, popping it out, catching it, popping it out. It's a lot easier that way. There we go. See smell the bacon, the garlic. Okay. Nice golden crust there. And then you saw how heavy we went with the sauce. So after 45 minutes, I don't want to say it looks dry, but it'll reduce down. So it's not as, those 3 scoops really, you gotta go extra on it. Still got that crunch. And then remember, don't leave the good stuff on the knife, okay? Get it all
It's all that garlic. I can smell it.
Get it all on there, bacon and garlic. Beautiful. And then we got a little tomato grated with oregano we mix in there.
go.
Enzo, go ahead and do your famous drill.
This is my favorite. You know, you gotta do like this with your hands. Pop it that way, pop it that way. Alright? They hate when I do that because then I leave a mess, you know? Pop it on there. I'm gonna get you a spatula. Look at that, hold on. You can see the cheese oozing out already. Alright, so this is gonna be a good one.
Go. Cheese bowl time.
When the pizza came out, it was massive, man. I couldn't even eat the whole piece of pizza. So let's get into the review right now. This stuffed crust that Enzo puts out is really a magnificent piece just a magnificent piece of pizza. And of course, Enzo came out and did his phenomenal cheese pull that we really liked. And you know what? For him being the great host that he is, we basically gifted him a Chicago Pizza Guys t-shirt, which he very graciously accepted and took a picture with us. Let me warn you, this is not for the weak of heart. This single slice of pizza had to weigh more than a pound. I couldn't even finish it all. The cheese was so thick and gooey. One of his secrets that he did for us is he sprinkled the top with bacon and garlic. And oh my God, that just set that piece of pizza off.
I was able to taste, again, being the sergeant of sauce. The sauce was a tomatoey, vinegary flavor sauce. I really loved it. I was digging it. I was able to pinpoint the garlic, the bacon, and then when you got down to the crust was a nice texture all throughout the whole experience. A nice, buttery, firm flavor crust. I would say this is probably, now again, this is the only deep dish pizza we've done, but I would say the bar has been set pretty high. So I would give this a drop what you're doing and come visit Enzo's, only because the guy is amazing, his establishment is amazing, his pizza is amazing, his staff is amazing. So drop what you're doing, come to Enzo's Crazy Bar Villa Park, take part in the experience that he has here with the cheese pull and with everything. It's so amazing. Love this guy, love the pizza, it's delicious. Please come out to Enzo's and Crazy Bar in Villa Park.
It was delicious. I'm in total agreement with Tim. I'd say drop what you're doing and try one of these. But once again, remember, probably one person can only eat one piece of this, right? I'm a tavern style guy, a thin crust guy, but I really enjoyed this pizza. 5.0, it's definitely in the elite range. Drop what you're doing, you gotta try one of these pizzas. What's cool about this place is that you can come back for the beef roll, come back for the tavern style, come back for the stuffed pizza that never ends. So that's our review. All the pizza guys and gals out there, I hope you have a great night. Take care, we'll see you soon.